and cheers for starters. As promised, this evening I'm going to do part 2 of my food plan. Now, what I thought I would do is, instead of just putting all of the food on the table, which could make it a little bit lengthy, I thought I would start tonight by doing a stay-in takeaway.
What?
For
I
you.
thought we were having takeaway from the Indian.
Bear with me, Paul. We're not thinking of your stomach right now. We're thinking about the lovely stomachs of all my lovely ladies that watch. If you are on a health programme at the moment and you still want to enjoy your Friday night or your Saturday night or your midweek indulgence, there is a healthy way to do it. So come over a little bit.
Hang on. It's Friday. We don't do healthy on Friday. We do takeaway Indian with all the fat that goes with it.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No,
yes,
and
we
we're
do.
not.
We are. Right,
Just
we're not.
ignore him. You know, I'm sure you've all got one of those at home. Anyway, now for my Friday night takeaway indoors this evening, I'm going to do a king prawn curry. Now, and I'm not going to make it at all complicated. So I've got my raw prawns.
Where's the papadums?
Be patient. And I've also got a selection of curry mixes. Now, I like quite a spicy curry. I've got a madras, a hot karahi, or a balti. Obviously, whatever you choose is entirely up to you, but I can promise you girls, this can be healthy, delicious, to retain a svelte figure, and also being able to spoil yourself. Life would be really boring if we couldn't indulge ourselves with the things that we like. And I think a lot of women go wrong, and men alike, when they're watching their waistline and they embark on some sort of diet or fitness plan. Now, for me, I've always, like I said in my last one, I've always been more or less this size. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm not somebody that deprives myself. And it is because I like a glass of wine, but I don't drink too much. I like my takeaways, but I try not to have too many of them. So if I know that I've had quite a rich intake during the course of the week, and I still want to indulge myself with the things I like, there's a compromise, and this is it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook this up, and I'm going to show you how tasty it can be. So cheers. Right, I know there are going to be some women that are watching this, i.e. maybe my sister's mother-in-law who was brought up in India, another friend Bin who is from Indian parents, and a dear friend called Brit who does cook a lot of Indian food. And they're going to be mortified that I'm talking about jars. But this isn't about cooking Indian food that is going to be a lengthy experience. This is about making a meal that is tasty, convenient, not overly fattening, and feels like you've got a takeout. And the only way that you're going to do that is by making it like this, pre-prepared, and being able to put it all together and make it more of a speedy process. Now, I'm using prawns, but you can use chicken. There are obviously, everybody's got their preference, but prawns are lower in fat, and they're easier to break down if you are obviously watching your weight. And the other good thing is that I tend to buy this type of Indian mix, and I go for the less creamy ones because it's less fattening. So, for example, in this one, which is a madras, there's 400 grams roughly in the jar, and per 100 grams, there's only something like 85 calories. Now, if you love Indian food, that makes it a very healthy, but not overly fattening meal. So, let's get cracking. I've put my rice on, and I've rinsed it first to take any excess starch, and I'll show you what the finished result is like. So see you in a minute. I just thought I'd have my hubby on the other side of the camera for a memento. Pour out the rice.
This is my contribution.
It is. He's my sous chef.
Boiled rice on Full Fat Friday. It's not on.
Oh,
I'm never going to complain.
I'm never going to hear the last of this. So rinse it with the hot tap. And let's sort out the prawns. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It actually really looks like I'm in a restaurant. I've got my rice done. I'm going to serve this up now. Sorry about my kitchen, girls. It's not actually finished yet, but I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to be finished. Just another week and a half and the whole thing will be done and we'll do something else. But what I'm going to do, instead of doing a few meals this evening, obviously, I'm going to this week, maybe every other day, do another meal. Just to show you that you can eat the stuff you like and you can still look after your figures. So, follow me over to the table. I'm not going to have... Now, do you remember I said I won't have a lot of rice because it's quite high in carbohydrate. So that is just a spoonful for me. But to be honest, in an Indian restaurant, all you get is like a cupful. And there we go. Prawn karahi curry. And I've got my date night. I'm just waiting for my date to arrive.
He's already here. He's starving.
And remember, I've got my Buddha Bar CD on in the background, creating the ambience. I've got my glass of wine. I haven't got a massive portion, but that is enough. Come over and have a look at how much I've put on there. So if you want to squeeze into a bikini anytime soon, girls, really, that's as big as it gets.
Can we eat now?
We can. So, I'm just going to pull up a pew, wait for my date, and say bon appetit. Thanks, girls. Mwah.
Guys, she's gone. Right, now it's our turn. You've had the low-fat curry. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick. Okay, so what we've got here is chocolate coated peanuts. Now, the reason we put them in with the salad bowl is because we trick them into thinking they're from the salad family. That's what we do. So already they're in that mode of, hey, we're salad, we're not high in calories. Second trick is they're peanuts. Peanuts are one of the most calorific foods on the planet. So what we do is we trick the body. We cover the peanuts in chocolate. That way, when we eat them, the body doesn't know they're peanuts. The body thinks that they're chocolate. It's a really clever trick. You've got to try it at home. So, one packet for me, and another packet for me. I reckon there's about 2 calories in there. Anyway, it's Full Fat Friday, so get stuck in, guys.